everybody. So I'm here to do an 11/11 portal reading, and I got some information about it so that I wouldn't forget it. It's the day to make a wish. Hang on, I'm trying to get my stuff situated here. Here we go. Okay. So thank you guys for coming. And here we are. So today is the 11th month and 11th day. And it's the day to make a wish. I feel like if you have been, working towards something, because this is about a thinning of the veil, and we've been having this for a while. Like we've had this thin veil, and honestly, my last several readings have really been about all of that, about manifesting, about getting a new idea and like running with it and winning, right? So here's what's going on. When you make a wish, believe it's here, launch your new product, launch your new, YouTube station, whatever it is that you're working on, walk toward it. You know what I mean? Okay, so here's how to do it. Today's the day. Also, Venus is moving into Capricorn today. That's the other thing that's happening. And Capricorn, like, it's the sign of, a hard worker. It's about money. It's about making things happen. It's about not being afraid. It's about stability. Capricorn gives you focus for new routines, right? Waking up and feeling really great every single day. Capricorn's about discipline and structure, and having a routine like that rewires your brain, so if you get up and you're doing different things every day. So here's what I'm talking about. Whatever you're trying to manifest, your launch, whatever it is, like I feel like my readings has said everybody has got some kind of cool idea, right? So here's what you do about discipline and structure. Just make a plan. I'm going to put this amount of hours every single day toward my goals, whatever they are. You know what I mean? 11 is a master number, and it means intuition and spiritual awakening. It's a new beginning, right? One's our new beginning. The veil is thin, allowing us access to higher levels of consciousness and align with our true desires. 1111 represents a doorway to a higher state of being. And this is about focusing on your goals. So today, set a little bit of time aside to actually do that. And I think it's really good to like start all of that between the hours of 11:11 a.m. and 11:11 p.m., wherever you are. You know what I mean? Like use those numbers. I think the first thing that needs to happen is to really realize and be particular about your intentions, like details, like have details of what it's going to feel like, look like, smell like, who's there, right? So you got to really have a detailed structure of what it is that you're asking for with this energy, right? And don't forget, we're having a full moon pretty soon too. So like in just a few days, a lot of action going on this week, right? So the first thing we need to do, like between the hours of 11 a.m. or 11:11 a.m. and p.m., is to clear the energy, clear it in your space. You know what I mean? Use some sage, use some Palo Santo, essential oil spray, right? Or essential oil diffuser, and meditate to clear negative beliefs about yourself, right? Negative beliefs that keep you from growing, keep you from aspiring to the highest version of yourself. The reason that we have to let go of negative beliefs is because we have to make room for the positive ones that are coming in, the positive intentions that we are asking for, that are we are bringing to us. We have to like let the negative stuff go so we can attract positive stuff. So, closing your eyes and imagining your desires that are already here. That's important, right? Close your eyes and see it. Picture every detail, the sounds, the smells, the emotions. The more vivid you can see, the stronger the energy that you send out to make these things happen, right? So here's some crystals. Clear quartz is one. Citrine is one, but I don't have any citrine here. But the other one is amethyst. This is a tiny little geode I got somewhere. Isn't it cute? I've been working on trying to make a geode with pour painting, and it's a lot harder than I thought. Like everything else, right? But it's super fun. Anyway, so clear quartz, citrine. Clear quartz is for clarity and focus. Citrine is for a spiritual connection, and so is amethyst. So the spirit connection to your higher self and all that is, those crystals will help you. Now the last thing, well, expressing gratitude. Don't forget that part. We've been working on that for a year on this channel. I've been talking about it since last November. It's about being grateful for the things in your minute, right in this minute, right? So if we were, let's say, had a gratitude alarm go off right now, we'd be asking ourselves, like, look around the room, like, what am I grateful for? TikTok shop, right? Like, I haven't really, I didn't make that light thing into anything, but it will become something when I go over there and actually move it around again. But I really do like things like that, like twinkle lights, things like that. So expressing gratitude for the moment, like what's in your minute, what makes you happy, what are you grateful for? I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful that the sky is blue today. I'm grateful that when I look out that window that I'm looking out, there's a giant pine tree that I get to look at, right? So it's like right in the moment. And I just can't stress this enough as far as manifesting goes. You know what I mean? Like, it's so important, you guys. It changes your vibration, because you're constantly, like, if your phone's set every hour, you're constantly looking around and saying, thank you. I'm so grateful I have a home. I'm so grateful I have these clothes, right? I'm so grateful for the food I'm about to eat, whatever it is you're grateful for. Okay. The next thing is that once you're manifesting and you let your intent be known, right? And then you have to let go and let the universe guide. You have to trust it. So here's another little helpful hint. So today is the day, right? 11/11. It's a beautiful, wonderful, magical day. So let's say you do all of this process. You sage, you Palo Santo. Sage clears negative energy. Palo Santos evens it out, balances it, right? So it's balance, not just all positive, it's balance. And then after today is over, journal about today. You know what I mean? Journal about it. Journal about your experience today. Write insights or emotions that come up for you. We got some wonky energy with the moon. I think it's in Pisces. So some of us, depending on what your chart looks like, we could be very emotional today. So we want to keep all of that in mind. If you feel emotions, just take note of them and let them be in you, let yourself experience it and then write about it. What emotions were they? Reflecting on this will help you stay aligned with your desires and keep your momentum going, right? So I have a feeling that if you're working with spirit all day, and that's what I'm proposing, that we all kind of just stay connected no matter what we're doing. We're just in a connected state today. I feel like it's going to be a great day. You know what I mean? Like a really great day. I'm going to do some card pulls today. So if there's anyone online that wants to have a question answered about anything to do with this portal or anything else, like something you're manifesting or anything like that, let me know in the comments. I'll look through it here in a minute. I'm also going to start with a collective reading. So I will pull cards collectively and then I'll just wait. And if you guys have questions, I would love to answer them. Okay, so keep the momentum going. Stay aligned with your desires by reflecting on today, after today, like how you're feeling. Uh-oh. Hello? What are you doing? Hey, can I call you back? I'm doing a live. Okay. Okay. Me. She said, hi, Joni. Happy 11/11. I hope today is a beautiful day for you. Okay, so the next thing here is like staying away from the doubting process, right? Don't worry about how your thing is going to manifest. Just stay open to all possibilities. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like is the general consensus here. So let me do a hello. Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming. Super happy to have you here. I am talking about the 11/11 portal. I'm going to ask Spirit for some advice for today. See what angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters want to say about whatever they want to say. Okay. Okay. All right. So I feel like it's talking about. So we got the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot of you having to let go of some stuff. And like I said in the little general reading, like you do gotta let go of some stuff in order to have a new beginning, and it's all right here. So it's telling me like there's some overthinking about something, right? It's a memory, Six of Cups. It could be anything. It could be about love. It could be about work. It could be about passion. It could be about fear. You know what I mean? It could be about just anything. But Eight of Swords is here, feeling like you feel stuck and you feel like life has been really heavy. Like there's a lot of things. So I feel like whoever this is for, I feel like there's a need to kind of like let go of like this fear that you're feeling. And understand your value. See, I think basically the thing is that all of us sort of feel like our hands are tied right now in one way or another, whether it's about the world, right? The world, the state of the world, right? Some of us feel like, what can we do? You know what I mean? Well, the first thing is that you got to let go of these beliefs. Remember in the reading when it was talking about letting go? It's so that you can walk through and have a new beginning. But this shit has to go. This is like Eight of Swords. It's mental turmoil. It's a feeling like you can't help yourself. And then the 10 wands, it's indicating that you've been in a struggle, but it's just about over, right? 10 is the end. And wands are about beliefs, right? They are. They're about ideas. They're about pain, too, right? Experiences. Um, and I'm talking about like the way we see ourselves, like for this, like this Eight of Swords, if you really feel like you're stuck somewhere, stuck in some sort of energy, I feel like the time is right now to like just release that. Maybe it's telling you with the moon, but with any energy exchange, whether it's today on 11/11 or on what day is the full moon? Friday. That's what it looks like on my calendar. Friday, the 15th. It says the full moon is that day. So, I mean, we're in the, we could probably be feeling that energy now. That's why this is so unbelievable. Tell me, oh, look what just came at the bottom of the deck, the Fool card. You can move into a new direction. Spirit is saying, like, I'll help you. That's what the Eight of Wands is. It's spirit helping you. These wands aren't driven by anything. Like there's no person there bringing it in. It's not you. It's spirit. I feel like this could be about a grief, right? Grieving, like you letting go of something that you don't want to let go of. It could be a memory. Why wouldn't they want to let go of that memory? Why do they feel stuck in this memory? Why can't they let go? Or why do they feel like they can't let go? Because you can let go. 10 of Swords, because it's some kind of ending that was final. And it's become toxic for you. So 6 of Swords, this is spirit moving you in another direction. This could be about work. It's going to be shocking too. It's going to be shocking. Ace of Swords, new beginning, Hermit card. You see what you know what? It is all about just meditating today. Look at the Hermit card coming in saying like, we're going to tell you the truth. And that's another one of the messages I've been getting like on repeat, especially like the individual signs, I've just been putting them up like on the members channel and then they come up like the next day, but all of them, it doesn't matter what sign you are, they're all kind of saying the same damn thing. Like, we're here to help you. We want to help you. You want a new beginning, we're going to give it to you. But like, do you see just by looking from where you're at how dark these cards are? They're pretty dark space. And then the Hierophant comes in right there. And it's saying like, this is one of the biggest learning things you've ever gone through, whatever's happening with this grieving, this feeling like you're stuck. This is a heavy load, So let's talk about the load, what it can mean. Shame, guilt, fear, right? The 10 of Wands. Think about all the stuff those wands, they're back breaking. They're heavy. Maybe you don't even tell anyone about it, but it's a source of pain, But it's telling me, like, you got a couple of 10s here telling me, like, this is the end. You got 2 new beginnings and 2 endings. So you're really doing an energy exchange. And I see your soul coming to take you there. The Fool card, this is about really letting go of the human stuff, fear, resentment, anger, and trusting in your soul, So definitely take time today to meditate, and do all the little things, the ritual things, the stuff that brings us in closer. It only takes a minute to sage yourself, sage your area, It only takes a couple minutes to do that, but it's very real, taking away any kind of negativity you have about whatever you're thinking about. Remember that whatever it is that's bothering you, it's your thought. It looks like thoughts to me, memories, and they're just like keeping you kind of tethered to them. Look at this Devil card. It's like you don't want to let go, or you can't, or it feels like you can't, but you really can. And today, and I think that you could probably take this all the way to the full moon. Full moon, I think, is in Taurus, which is I can't remember, but I think it's in Taurus. I could be wrong. Don't mark my words on that. But, that devil energy. It's right there. And it's saying, like, it is controlling your life. But here you have this, like, it's kind of like a rescue boat. I feel like the Six of Wands is sort of like a rescue boat. And it is your higher self, which is here. And this is you trying to contact it, right? And your higher self says, let's go think about some other stuff. So let's see what you're thinking about. What are they going to help you think about? What are you going to show them when you take them in this boat? Could be traveling, could be moving. I feel like there could even be a change of work here. Like it's going to blow you away, but I think it's a beautiful, like it probably feels scary, but you're going to learn really how strong you are. Maybe that's where spirit is taking you. Yeah, to confidence, to confidently making decisions, to confidently let go of this and go through the transformation. I think that the transformation to me, like when I'm looking at this, it looks like you're going from a place of really confusion, like with the Eight of Swords, right? Like total, utter confusion into like a place of total confidence, right? Big change in you, big change in your decision-making process. You're starting to listen to your higher self because it's showing you like what all these memories that you're thinking about, really honestly, what they did to make you who you are. I really do feel like life is like that. Like I really do. I believe in the soul plan with all of my heart. And sometimes I feel like, until we actually grasp that, we don't really understand the power we hold. But I kind of feel like with this energy with 1111, it's an open door, maybe to walk through to your higher self and say, okay, show me it. Show me my purpose then. Show me what the fuck this was all about. What kind of person, what did it give me? What did it give me besides confusion and pain? What did it give them? Can you tell me? What did they gain from this experience of all these tens? This so much looks like a total energy exchange to me. Do you see it with the tens and the ones? It's like you're letting go. I think you're having a hard time letting go. Nine of Wands, Four of Cups. Missing opportunities, not listening. Maybe that's how you've been. You know what I mean? You're so guarded and feeling like a victim that you're missing opportunities. That's why all the confusion. Okay, so what did they gain from the Nine of Wands? What did they gain from that? Do they understand it yet? Do they understand that they were the ones who planned it? Are they victory? Yeah, that's what's happening when you meditate. You're going to understand why you've been crying so long. And you're going to understand, how to release it, how to trust your higher self, how to surrender, basically. And then there's a new love coming in. And it could be about love, right? It could. It could be an offer of love. But this is like a love for your soul, your whole being. Like you're understanding like it's bigger than you thought. It's not just this human person that feels broken and alone, and like it's not that at all. And I kind of feel like this energy 1111 with and all the stuff that's going on. We got Mars in opposition to Pluto. So do you see what's leaving? Yeah, it's all this doubt, it's all this fear. And I think it could very much start today, if you want it to, if you trust it. All right, so let's see. Joni wants a reading. Joni, what do you want? Let's see what Joni needs to know. Angels, spirits, spirits and guides, let's give Joni a message today. Thank you so much for all the cool information that you've given me this morning and throughout my life. I appreciate that. Okay, so it's saying that this is the Six of Pentacles, the manifesting card, the number one card. It's the Magician, right? So I feel like Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. It's about things being fair. It's about things being, yeah, fair. I think that's all you want. Spirit is saying like, yeah, I see what you want. However, at the bottom of the deck, we have this Four of Cups. And you see, I mean, it's a pretty telling card because it's saying there's an opportunity, but you have your back to it because you're looking at the spilled cups. Right? Or you're looking at the past, right? Something. I feel like, yeah, look at what it's saying about it. You're refusing to see something. Choose your battles. Refusing to see. This is the Seven Wands. And this is like, okay, so choosing your battles, blue, green, and orange. So it's like you can't seem to spit it out how you feel. It goes really deep and it's affected your heart. Sorry about my nails. I just been painting so much. I need to get like a nail brush or something that's harder to get off than you think. And the orange one is sacral chakra. So this is probably most definitely probably talking about your, your family, This would include, probably the loss of Bernie. It could be, just like anybody that's related to anybody that you love. But it's talking about choosing battle, like you can't take it all on at once. You have to just choose one thing at a time. I'm going to put those, there's an ending there with the World card too, just so you saw that. I'm going to just keep shuffling. Those were at the bottom of the deck. Tell me what more messages for Joni. Tell me how to see giving and receiving 8. This is the one that came out in the original reading, that 8 of Swords. It's about confusing, but right, helpless and hopeless. I feel like you feel that way. You don't know what direction to go. You're confused, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't do anything to change. Spirit says, yes, you can. There's an ending coming, Joni. But I feel like you gotta confront something. This is a shadow card. It's the Moon card, really, but it's about confronting your shadow, right? So it's the human stuff. Probably a lot to do with those giant heads we just saw, right? Okay, so let me see. Detached. That's the 11 card. And there's the throat chakra. I feel like you need to speak about something. You know what I mean? I do. I also feel like you have a full-on awakening coming with this one if you're open to it, if you would embrace it. They're going to help you close some kind of cycle by, I think, facing those fears. You know what I mean? With the Moon card. Look at how tiny this is. That shadow, like, looks so different than that giant man, right? But this could be talking about a childhood wound, it could. Or it could be talking about whatever it is that you don't want to talk about. I think you need to kind of like take a step back or take a step sideways, like move your perspective is what I'm trying to say. Like with this detached card, it's also justice, which kind of matches that 6 of Pentacles, like detaching yourself from this situation so that you can look at it from a different perspective and release it, Okay, so let's clarify it. I want to know what that 11 card means. What's that 11 card mean for Joni? The Lord of the Shadows, the Death card, is saying, oh man, I'm getting chills all over. Hi, Bernie. And the World card. Um, Again, 2 world cards. There's a cycle completing for you, Joni. And I think that, I'll just say it like I say it for everyone else. Someone on the other side walking with you, and it looks like with you and your child, watching everything that's happening, watching you go through this transformation, watching you close out a cycle, watching you have the enlightenment. I really kind of feel like, Joni, I mean, I know we're on live and everything, but I I still feel like, I mean, the way you and I met, well, through this channel and the relationship that we've formed since then, I feel like it's really been guided. And from the very first, when I first met you, I felt like, there's this need to bridge the gap between the two realms, between the deceased, the people that we've lost. You lost somebody, I lost somebody, and that's what brought us together. Our grief is what made us friends, what made us care and love about each other. You know what I mean? I feel so lucky to know you. I just want to say right now, like, thank you for being in my life and staying in it. Like, like sometimes people come in and then they leave, but you've just been a constant for 2 years of my grieving journey, and I sure love you for it. So, anyway, I feel like there's something winding up here for you. Like there's a whole new like ball game here for you. What's it look like? No more out in the cold. You get to go wherever you want now. It's telling me you're healing up from this. This thing is what kind of keeps you, this is what you're confronting. This is why you feel like you don't know what to do next. It's losing. It's still grief, is what I see. It's like this memory, but it's telling me like that's what's ending, right? And I know that like sometimes, I don't know if you feel like this, but I do about Paul. I feel like, what kind of person would I be if I just didn't feel that grief, you know? But as a spiritual being, are we embracing the reality of it? You know what I mean? Like, are we really embracing the reality of it? You and I both hear, see, and know the other side. We both done it. We both bridged that gap. Yet our human is still very, very sad. And I think like it's just normal, right? But the soul part of us mingles with our person all the time, is what I feel like. The human part maybe doesn't remember. I'm just feeling like, I don't know, tapping in more so that that becomes more of a reality for you. Like there's this new beginning. Tell me why the Five of Pentacles is here. It's telling me that you can have 10 of Cups. So if you're here for the 1111 portal, I think unconditional love is coming. And Joni, I sometimes, like this could be about a lover, but it could also be about you loving yourself. Like understanding who the fuck you really are, and why you came here, and like all this pain, and what it got you. Well, I'll tell you something that it got you is it got you a bigger relationship with the other side. And I mean, like, you could do medium work at this point if you wanted to. I know you could. I don't know that you want to do that, but I know that you could do it. And I also know that you have a direct, like, big, huge message coming in right into your crown chakra here, if you are open. I want to show you how her arms, do you see her arms being open like that and above her head? It's kind of like showing me that her heart is open to any new information from spirit. You know what I mean? The Four of Pentacles generally looks like somebody's being closed off. they're guarded. They're guarding themselves and not hearing the other side. But this one is just simply saying, open up, we've got some information. Open up, we got some information. Is going to be, I think you're going to be able to kind of like step out of where you're at, which is Joni's world, and you're going to step over or something. It could be closer to the Lord of the Shadows, you know, bridging that gap even more, making it more of a reality for the human experience, right? It could be. But I also feel like there's something here about, and I got this in all the readings that I've done so far, like last week. I think I did water and air, but I haven't done Libra yet. And it was all of those readings, all of them had a common denominator in it, and it was about really having a lot of like appreciation for yourself within yourself, like you and your higher self. Like I feel like there's a lot of messages about your higher self coming out and loving on you and showing you. And how do they do that? I don't know. Maybe with a cool dream, maybe with great thought, maybe some person just says something, right? But your higher self is definitely working here, because I think the goal, Joni, is for you to love you, you know, love your higher self and feel that your higher self is loving you. You know what I mean? I know it, when I talk about it, it seems like I'm talking about two entities, but your human and your soul are one entity, but can the soul can be very quiet, silent, you know? And maybe we go our whole life without really realizing it's there. And I just feel like, you know, I mean, you realize it's there, but there's all these negative feelings that are kind of like underlying and maybe stopping you from taking the step in the because you're feeling like shit. This could be about money too, with that Five of Pentacles. Kind of feel like that's going to be changing. 11 is here at the bottom, telling me like that is what's changing. The Moon card is here again. Those two cards came out together again, the Moon and the 11 card. So you know what I feel like? It's maybe talking about the energies this week, because today is the 11th. Friday is a full moon. And I think we have big changes coming in, like the way we see our life, the way we see our soul. I think our soul might be coming out collectively, you know what I mean? Like louder, because it's time for something new. And old cycles completing, you got that twice too. And here you got the 0 card talking about a brand new beginning. Tell me what that brand new beginning looks like for Joan. Yeah, our human can be stubborn and stuck in their old thoughts, you know, like, especially if it's conditioning, like religion or something, right? Look at you. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You get to choose. That's what your new beginning looks like. Meaning saying like, you could either be single or in a relationship, your choice. Or it could be saying like, yeah, I'm falling in love with my soul because my soul has always loved me. And I just didn't know. I didn't acknowledge it. So again, with the 10 of Cups coming in 2 times, right? But like 9 of Pentacles is an important card, I think, for all single mamas. For lots of anybody, it's good for anybody. But the 9 of Pentacles is about being financially stable on your own. It's because you turn it all over to your higher self and say like, okay, I'm done feeling like I'm broke and I can't fucking fix anything. I'm sick of it. And so I'm going to release that, because I think my own negative thoughts are holding me back. So why don't you give me some kind of really cool crown chakra opening moment so I can see this stuff different, so I can choose something different, so I can walk a new direction. Because I think that you can. I think there's an open portal here. I mean, the World card definitely saying it. And then the Fool card following up. When I clarify the Fool card, it's like, where are you going? Up to you. Up to you. You shoot the arrow. And here's your choices. You could have both. This could be about finding that independence and then loving yourself so much you are just pulling somebody in that's like real. That's, unconditionally love. I don't know. But you have it here 2 times. So the one time I feel like over here, I feel like, like with Bernie being here and everything, I feel like that's definitely a message of saying, like, I fucking love you forever and I'm not very far. I know you can't see me, but I'm right here. That is really the meaning of this card in this tarot deck. I mean, it is about transformation. There's a butterfly here, but it's about him watching you transform, watching you go through all this and supplying a whole bunch of love, you know? Maybe even like changing the way you dream. Maybe you don't miss him so much with your dreams, and instead it's all good things, like you remember the love and you wake up feeling great. You know what I mean? Like when you have a visitation dream from him, it feels different. Like you don't wake up sad because he's gone. You wake up enlightened because you just spent the whole night with him, talking about things, getting information. You know what I mean? This could be a whole new ball game. Reach out for him. Do whatever you can to like just meditate today, you know? And tonight, I know your hours are different than ours. I don't even know what time it is at your house right now. But I feel like there's something coming in, and I think it's up to you. But look at this too. I mean, I got a whole new deck for this to clarify that, and it chose to bring out the 2 of Swords. This means that you're blindfolded. But look at her. Like she looks determined, like she doesn't care. She's like completely sure of herself. She's like, yeah, you can blindfold me. I'll hit the target. I mean, she does look determined. So look at that. Like, so you determined. That's what I want to call it. You being determined to love yourself and be completely just dependent on yourself for money, for love, for confidence. This is you and your higher soul. This is you and your higher self just interacting like it's commonplace, you know? It's like they're really there. And they talk to you, you talk to them. It's a beautiful dance and a lot of love coming in for you. So, let's see. Do you have any advice? Advice for my friend Joni. Okay, 7 of Wands. This could be tricky. Could be a tricky thing. 7 of Wands. Look at that one. Do you see the bridge she's about to walk on? It's like a balancing act almost, right? It looks kind of scary. She's holding one of the wands. There's holes in between these wands. There's not a solid surface. So your foot could get caught. You could fall through. Treacherous thing going on here, right? Walking toward what? 3 of Pentacles, maybe a new job? Like you might be scared? That's what I feel like. It could be scary. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Temperance, and the Empress. So what you have to do is a little bit tricky, and it might feel a little bit like you have to be strategic. I don't know, but I wonder if you have another job offer coming in with the 3 of Pentacles. That's what 3 of Pentacles is about. It's about someone coming in and saying, hey, I have something for you, you know? I want to work with you. I like what you do. I like your work. Let's do work together, right? And this is a strategic move, but I think, okay, so with the Knight of Swords coming in here, I feel like you're going to think about it in the Knight of Cups. Like, is this the best strategy for me? And then in the Knight of Swords, I think you're going to do it. Like, even though there's questions about it, I feel like there could be a new job or something. The Temperance card is here as well as the Empress card. Empress is about knowing your value. It's about loving yourself. It's about being kind and nurturing, and not just in the world, but to yourself. I also feel like this might be like giving birth to something new, like a new idea, a new life, right? Temperance card, it's accepting all the stuff you've gone through. It is, and like understanding the balance. And your whole reading is about balance. And you're in Libra, so it makes sense. But like this person is really accepting all the dark as well as the light. You know, like realizing like this is what made me. Like one of the things I know it has made you, well, first of all, you're already Empress energy. I just feel that so much off of you. You're so nurturing and kind. Um, but I just feel like it's accepting the whole thing. It's accepting that you lost your husband. It's accepting that your world ended and now you have to begin again. And it's accepting that, you know, that was the plan. It's accepting all of that, and it brings you balance, and it brings you a lot of like love for your higher self. Look at all those 10 of cups again. So I feel like whatever you're about to do, it's new, it's strategic, and then I think you're gonna like you are gonna think about it with this Knight of Cups, because this Knight of Cups is like playing a game like of chess, right? Like, so what's the next best move for me? You know, like how am I going to win this damn game, right? Is this it? Is this offer it? Because it feels a little scary to me, Spirit. It feels a little scary. What if I fall? What if I don't make it? What if I drop the wand I'm holding? What if I fall through the bridge? Then what? And then, as you think about all of that stuff, I think you just do it. Knight of Swords is a very quick actor, right? Like he gets an idea and he just goes for it. He doesn't sit around and like talk himself out of it. No, not the knight. He's very fast. He just goes for it. And I think that's what's happening. And whatever this is here, I don't know, but I feel like it's bringing out something beautiful in you. And I don't know if you might be, this could be you starting something on your own. There's a lot of that energy here. Nine of Pentacles, the Empress. You got the other side, like working it, helping you get there. But I think the whole key part is to really start appreciating you and your soul, you know, like all it's been through. Think about all the knowledge that holds inside of you. Like not just this life, but all the other ones. You know, you've learned, you've learned, you've grown, you've learned, you've grown, you've learned. And I think it's bringing in some balance as you know, if you open up to the information. I think Spirit is like ready to like give you a new direction. So that's what I got for you, Joni. I hope that helps. Okay. So it looks like things are turning around. What do you have to do? Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Hi, Holly. I lost my. There they are. You're welcome. Holly. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to Holly. Let's see. Let's get a different deck. I'm going to get a Spirit message for you, Holly. I don't know why. You're welcome. I love you, Joni. I love you, my sister. We are soul sisters for sure. Okay. Here is Holly's spirit message. The difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing and the clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are stronger than you think. Ooh, I'm getting chills. And perhaps you are reminded all too often how quickly the phases in your life can shift, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. So these are your messages from the spirit messages, Holly. Let's see what the tarot wants to say. Whoops. Looks like you might be healing from something. Okay, King of Swords and the Hierophant. Okay, Three of Swords. I feel like you're about to end a cycle here. And I think you have a lot of like knowledge coming in from higher self, because the Hierophant's here is, as well as a King of Swords. And I think like you're saying to yourself, like, I get it. You know, the King of Swords is like got a lot of knowing, right? And they make clear, concise decisions. They're not afraid. They have no fear. They're tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. And I think that is you tapping in, tuning in, turning on here with the King of Swords, like understanding the knowledge, right? Understanding that, oh my God, I can manifest the life I want. It's all part of my soul plan. And then there's an ending to some kind of cycle. Maybe it's disbelief. Tell me what's ending. What's the World card here for Holly? Is it a love situation? Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe you're overthinking something about love. Maybe you've been manifesting love, or someone's coming in to make an offer and you're like, I don't know what to do. Something is definitely over. You're feeling all kinds of shitty about it. You've been up all night. Man, you got a lot of swords here, Holly. You got Eight of Swords, confusion. I'm stuck. I can't do anything. Nine of Swords, up all night, trying to figure it out. You got papers all over the floor. You're trying to figure something out, researching. You're nightmaring, right? Ten of Swords, it's over. World card, it's over. What is this thing? It looks like a love offer. Is that what it is? Holly, am I right? King of Wands, the Emperor, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, Holly. I feel like you, first of all, you have three kings and an emperor. This could be saying a couple, and you have three knights as well. So it could be telling me that you have a lot of like options in love or work or something like that. Or it could be telling me about your growth. Like you're going from like, you know, knowing your knowledge to like actually making choices with that knowledge, right? From knight to king. This could be about money. It could be about confidence. Definitely emperor energy. That's Aries, and there's a lot going on in Aries. So let's talk about that for a minute. We've got Chiron and the North Node in Aries. And so there's a lot of energy pushing us to like stand up and take charge of our life. There's a lot of it. And and I kind of see you doing that. Maybe it's in all of the in this nine, right? Or in all of these thoughts. I feel like you're getting clarity and you're putting an end to something and you're starting over. And I feel like you're going straight toward like happiness here with the 10 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. Something happened? Is that what ended? A family situation? I feel like you're moving, you're making moves forward here. Balancing out your energy. I think it's kind of like telling me that you're having a hard time choosing yourself, choosing a new path. There's something holding you back from, like, it could be fear. I feel like you have a block up against your higher self in some way. It could be about the feeling that you have, Five of Pentacles. Like, I'm not enough. The devil is right here too. You know? And this is blocking your connection, this whatever this fear is. It's blocking your connection to your higher self. So Wheel of Fortune is right under there too. So I feel like something's about to change. Temperance, you're changing your vibe. How are you doing that? It could be like through meditation. Yeah, and getting the truth. I feel like you're hanging on to something. Heavy burden. It's blocking your confidence to start over. But what you have coming is like a winning situation. You can manifest it yourself. It's right up here, you manifesting. But like there's a lot of blocks. Like it's sadness, it's fear, it's look at all those swords, it's thoughts. And I think it could be about love, you know, and it could be about like any kind of love, like boyfriend, girlfriend love, parent love, you know. Why is the Four of Cups? What happened? Whatever this is, these thoughts that you're thinking of, I mean, it's stopping you from making any kind of moves. Strength. You have lacking strength there. That was upside down. For some reason, I shuffled those upside down. Let me see. So you're lacking strength. Okay, so yeah, it tells me you're guarded. Like there's some kind of inner struggle going on here. You definitely need sword energy in a king or a queen, because the queen is down here now, telling me like there's something you gotta like cut out. It's this five, so it could be like a word fight. It could be about you not knowing your value too, like ever since you were a kid, right? Something changing here. I don't know. Holly. Nurture. That's the Empress card. And just breathe. So that Four of Swords came out before. It's right over here. It's like you're healing up from something. And that's kind of where you're going to get the alignment. It really is. It's saying it right here. You're getting truth and knowledge. So if you are kind of like healing from something or resting, this Four of Swords here is about, it's about healing, right? But it could be about dreaming, getting answers, dreaming. But look at this Four of Swords. That's your higher self coming out to love on you. It is. Look. Just breathe. This is about having a face-to-face meeting, and you got to do that in meditation. And look what else you have here. You got the Emperor and the Empress. This could mean like your parents, but it's divine energy, right? 10 of Pentacles. I feel like that's coming. I think you're manifesting it, like peace and stability in your family. I think you are manifesting that. You need to you need to do this. You need to meet up with your soul. See, it's beautiful. Okay, so here's what I want to tell you right now. So I have a playlist, and it's got just a heart emoji on it as the title. But if you look at it, I need to go like take some of that off because it's like duplicates, and I think I didn't mean to put some of that on there. But you got to scroll all the way to the one I just added, and it's a meditation to meet your higher self. It's just a YouTube video that I found, but I've been doing it for about a week, and I'm definitely noticing some changes going on in me. So anyway, I feel like that's kind of the key for you is to meditate. Today's a great day to manifest and take on all of these magical energies of the emperor and the empress. And it's also a good day to energy exchange. And what you're doing is you're exchanging all these negative thinking thoughts. I'm stuck. Was the 8 there? I thought it was, but maybe not. But yeah, it is. It's right here. So you got the 8, 9, and 10 of swords. So it looks like you've been through some really dark stuff, a lot of thinking, a lot of processing, and like and then the final blow, the 10, right? It's really over. And sometimes I feel like this card looks so negative, right? Someone stabs someone 10 times and then runs away. But the 10 of swords is about an ending and a transformation. Like what comes in next is a whole bunch of truth. The ace comes in. The 10 in the minor arcana just turns into the ace. So it's going through all of this that gives you the clarity, Holly. Do you see what I'm saying? That's really how the tarot works, just like that. So I really feel like you're going through a lot. Let's read these messages again because they probably make more sense now. These difficult times will pass. Nothing forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing and the clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You're stronger than you think. You're an emperor. You are strong, right? And then the other one says, perhaps you're reminded all too often how quickly the phases in your life can shift, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. And that's this card again, and this one. So that's what I got for you, Holly. I don't know if you're talking to me. Hi. Good afternoon. Oh my God, Holly. Well, welcome to my channel. This is really a channel of, I think everybody that watches on a regular has gone through some kind of tragic death experience. Like, shit, that's a lot of kid. You lost a daughter. Do you guys see this? I'm always left by myself. I lost my mom, I lost my oldest daughter, and I lost a granddaughter all within 2 years. Both my biological and biological father have passed away, but I am due a stepmom and a stepdad. Oh, man, honey. Let me see. I'm going to ask my pendulum about your question, okay? About your pickup. I did see a chariot, so I do see you moving now that you're telling me that. Yeah. Well, that's probably where you're headed, is back towards stability, right? There is love there, and parents too. Um, will she make it? Can her pickup make it from Michigan to Arizona? Talking about Holly Shank, Spirits Angels Guides. Is she gonna be able to make it home? Truck's gonna make it. It says yes, Holly. It says yes. You are. So, I hope that that helps you. I'm really sorry about your loss, but now I understand the reading a lot better. Like sometimes I don't. Like I can just see like all of the all but everything you said is here, you know. This is your life purpose and your path, you know. Do see you like ending a cycle and going in a new direction toward love. And I think that that's going to be good for you. I do. And I think you're going to find what you want there. I do. Structure, stability, love. You might even get a new car at some point, right? I'm super sorry about all the losses you've had. I cannot even imagine all of that in 2 years. One is more than enough for a lifetime, in my opinion, especially when it's a child, you know, one of your children or a grandbaby. Jesus, I can't imagine that either. Well, I have so much paint in my hair. I need to go take a shower and get this paint out of my hair. I just went to pull my hair back and it's like a big blob of paint in there. Anyway, I hope that the reading helped you. And we are in a portal. Today's a really good day to shift your energy all the way up to Friday. So, and beyond that, I just feel like there's a lot of opening of the, you know, the other side. So, Holly, if you wanted to contact your family on the other side, your mom, your daughter, your granddaughter, you could, you know, during this energy, especially. Anybody can. We think there's a separation, but there's not. They're just in another realm without a body, you know, but they're still around. I just know it. I believe it. I've seen it and I trust it. So um, keep an eye open for Spirit. Tell me what kind of message you're going to give Holly on her trip to know that you're there. You might see sparkles, maybe the number 5. I think that as you're traveling, I feel like it's important for you to like look around at the surroundings, like really, really look at the scenery, the landscape. Notice that. I feel like Spirit's going to be guiding your way with the 8 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. You might see a waterfall. Make sure to say thank you. And yeah, your soul's leading you there with the 20 card. It is. Oh, I got chills again. You're so being loved and guided, Holly. And I hope you can feel it as much as I do. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for coming.